Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be making another leader stats, but this time we're going to go ahead and add a little more to it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go and add something to our replicated storage, which is going to be our int value, and that's how we're going to get our price or like our cash value or whatever we're going to use today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what we can go ahead and do is stop that real quick. Okay. Head on over to server script service and press the plus button. And we're going to go ahead and insert a module script. So what we're going to do is pretty much just continue on from our previous videos. So if you really wanted to, you can watch the original leader stat video, and then you can watch the module script stat video. And then you can come to this one or whatever you want to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to name our local module something else. So what we're going to do is probably use, I don't know, let's see, local placeholder, I guess. We'll just use placeholder for now. Um, and if you don't know how to use a module script, in my previous videos I said that I was going to go over them at some point. And I'll still do that. Um, but I just figured I'd kind of get some of the basic things down real quick because a few people have asked me a few questions here and there, so I decided to go ahead and just kind of continue on from this video or from the scripting tutorial, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Um, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do players equals game colon get service players. So what that pretty much does is we're just pretty much calling for the player that joins, or not really that joins, but the player. Um, it'll make sense later. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop on down and let's do local function, and we're going to name our function. We'll just do leader stats data, so we can continue on to what we have been doing from the previous videos as well. Um, So what we're going to go ahead and do from here is we're going to do local leader stats equals instance dot new folder. So what that does is we've made a folder for the leader stats pretty much to hold all of our values in it. So from here, what we're going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and head on over to replicated storage and insert an int value. So you can search up int value, int, and then value. We're going to go ahead and leave our int value at nothing, but we're going to go ahead and call this cache with two S's. Due to the fact that whenever we call it, what we're going to have to do is we're going to do local um, cache. Let's see, cache equals game colon uh, let me see. Oh no, game dot replicated storage dot cache dot value. Okay, so basically what we just did is we got the value of our cache here, so which is 0. So what we're going to do is we can continue on to here now that we've actually have at least one of our variables that we needed, um, or I guess our values. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure on all the terms and everything, but anyways, let's go ahead and get started with some more. So we're going to do leader stats dot name equals, and then we're going to name this leader stats. And then you're going to hop down, leader stats dot parent equals player. Okay. So then from here is where it gets a little bit different from the previous videos. Instead of us doing like local cache equals, well, we're going to do this. So local cache equals instance dot new int value. But then here is where it gets a little different. So we're going to do cache um, dot name equals cache, whoops, cache, and then we're going to do cache dot value, and then this is where it's going to be different. Instead of us putting a value here, we're going to do value is cache. So we basically called the cache from the replicated storage, which the value is 0, if that made sense. So then we're going to hop down and do cache dot parent equals leader stats. And then from there, what we can do is hop on down and we're going to do game dot players colon or no dot players added colon connect. There we go. Sorry about that. And then leader stats data. Okay, so we've pretty much made our leader stats now with an int value from the replicated storage. Except if we try to start the game now, you'll see that our leader stats will not appear. But as you can see, we also do not have any errors. So the next part of this is we can go ahead and rename our module script to, we'll just do leaderboard. Um, just for this video. So anyways, we'll go and insert a script into your server script service, insert that leader stats. Whoops, leader stats. There we go. And then we're going to do require, and then you're going to do game dot, um, or no, game colon, and then we're going to do servers, whoops, game, wait for child. There we go, server script service, and then we're going to go ahead and do wait for child, and then we're going to call our leaderboard because the leaderboard is where everything is held. So now, whenever we press play, our leader stat should show up. And as you can see, our leader stat shows up and we have zero cache. So that is part of what you can do with this, which is pretty cool. But there's also quite a bit of other things that you can do as well. So in some of the other videos that I was showing, you can also just do cache, or actually, um, yeah, if cache dot value equal or is greater than or equal to 0, then um, we're gonna do cache, no, while wait do, and then we're gonna do cache dot value equals cache, um, cache dot value plus, we can do just math dot random this time for something. So we can do math dot random, um, let's see, I guess we could just go ahead and do like 1 comma, I don't know, 20. And then now whenever you press play, actually, whoops, 1 second, I forgot to add a wait statement in here. So while wait do, and then we're going to do wait 1 second, and then we should get uh basically anything from 1 to 20 every second. So whenever we press play, now instead of our cache just being 0, our cache should start changing. And as you can see, it starts changing here. So it's randomly changing to different numbers every, like pretty much every second. So that's pretty cool. Um, there's some other things you can do as well. Like for example, say you wanted to only get to a certain amount of money or something. What you can do is you can hop on down and then you can do if cash dot value is greater than or equal to, um, and then we'll do, let's see, um, I don't know, 100, then let's see, then cash. Trying to think of what I'm trying to do here real quick. So if cash dot value is greater than 100, or if it's less than 100, no, it needs to be greater than 100. Okay, so if cash dot value is greater than 100, then um, we're gonna do cash dot value equals 100. Whoops, equals 100. There we go. So basically, you won't be able to go past, or you shouldn't be able to go past 100. So as you can see, our cache is still going to go up. We don't have any errors, which is good. Our cache is still going up, but let's see if it goes past 100. So we've made it to where it shouldn't go past 100, and as you can see, it doesn't go past 100. So that's also pretty cool. You can make like kind of a cap of a coin or a cash or points or whatever, like your max stats, or you can do um I don't know, you can make this and then you can do like wait, I don't know, 2 seconds and then you can start it back up or something. Um, but there's quite a few different things you can do with that. So anyways, let's go ahead and just for the fun of it, we'll go ahead and just copy this and then paste it in here and make one more value. So we got cash and then we'll just do rebirth with two S's. I always put the extra letter at the end. Just it kind of helps me to understand what I'm doing, but um, I just gotta um do quite a few different things here. So let me see. We'll just go ahead and copy this, and then we'll go ahead and paste it in there. And then all you have to do is change this from cash to rebirth, and then rebirth dot name, rebirth dot value, rebirth dot whoops, not required. Sorry about that. Rebirth dot parent, and then we change the cache name to rebirth, and then we're going to change the cache to rebirths. Oh, we didn't define it, so we won't be able to call it. So that's local rebirths equals, this is where we are defining it again. So we're going to do replicated storage dot rebirths dot value. So that's how we're going to get our value from that as well. So we're going to do rebirths, and then whenever we press play, now we should have our rebirths as well. So as you can see, our cache is still going up. We have no errors, and we have 0 rebirths. So we've added an extra rebirths to, well, not extra, but we've added an extra value to our leader stats, which was the rebirths. So now what we can do is, let's see. So we have it capped here at 100. Let's go ahead and just cap it at 500 for the fun of it. Um, and then we'll do, let's see. So if we get here, if so, let's see, if we want to hide one of these, for example, what we can do is we can go up here and we could do local. And what we're going to do instead of calling it leader stats, what we're going to do is local data uh, stats, I guess, equals instance.new. And then we're going to name it folder. Then you're going to call data stats instead of leader stats.name equals. And then you're going to call it data. And then data stats dot parent equals, and then we're going to have it as a player. So basically, in a sense, we've made two leader stats. So if we want to hide one of these, what we can do is now we can just do, instead of leader stats, we'll just do data. Or data stats, I mean. Um, so now when we press play, our rebirth should be hidden. And as you can see, our rebirths have been hidden, and we are still getting cash, and we have no errors. But that doesn't mean that we don't have the rebirths. So you can always change this back to leader stats, press play, and you have your rebirths. So it's a pretty cool little thing to hide. Instead of the entire leader stats, you can hide a few here and there, like a few values that you want, or your selected values, I guess, that you want to hide. So, like I said, that's pretty cool. But anyways, I think that's probably going to be the end of this one. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it does help you guys out quite a bit. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, peace.